Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. This is your reading for the week of August 28th to September 3rd, 2023. By the way, happy birthday if it is any of your birthdays. We're going to dive into some oracle cards and some tarot cards to see what's in store for this week ahead for you. First card out is the Key, which came out for another group, and we have Shelter. Two of cards came out from this deck. So the Key, we have the Owl Spirit here, as well as the Skull, which represents, in my opinion, psychic abilities, as well as the protection from more darker spirits and energies, being able to see things very clearly in the dark, even in the dark night of the soul, being able to see things very clearly, see your past, present, and future clearly, and understand your way out of whatever mess you may find yourself in, okay? So what the Key is telling me is that you already have the answers that you are seeking. You know the way out of the drama that you may find yourself in right now, the challenges that you're faced. Your work is kind of cut out for you. You have a very clear mind. You know exactly what you need to do. It's really just a matter of finding the motivation and doing it. And it says inner calling, clarity, resolve, intention, and objective. So I have a really good feeling that you will be happy with the work that you put in this week and you will feel like a lot has gotten done. Next, we have Shelter here, which says spiritual growth, revival, accountability, and healing. So some of you may be taking on a sense of shelter. I'm seeing you may be returning home from traveling or moving even this week. The number 1 is coming through strongly as well, which will be experienced this week. Okay, so we see the 26th, which is 2 days before this week starts. So Saturday the 26th may be a significant day for you. And then the 1st of this week may be a significant day for you when it comes to shelter and taking care of yourself. Okay, so that would be, let's see, if the 3rd is on Monday, that would also be a Saturday. So this Saturday, next Saturday, at the time that I'm filming, will be very significant for you for some reason, okay? Shelter says spiritual growth, revival, accountability, healing. So a lot is going on in your life. I feel like you're kind of nurturing yourself, tending to your wounds, and kind of just setting up your life personally right now. It seems like a season where you may want to be focusing on other relationships and focusing on friendships and everything, but your life personally seems to be a bit chaotic, a bit stressed. That's what I'm feeling intuitively. And you know in your heart and soul that you really need to be focusing on you at this time. So that way you can become grounded, centered, and have a great foundation for other relationships and beautiful life experiences to grow off of. You can't just be spontaneous, chaotic, focusing on other people right now, because it feels like your root chakra needs some tending to. And what that means is, like, some of you may be living in a very chaotic living situation, or your housing situation may be up in the air, or you don't know where you'll be in the future, or if your bills are going to get paid, or maybe you're having some health issues. It feels like your root chakra needs some healing, some cleansing. So go ahead online, actually on YouTube, you can look up root chakra frequency or meditation or music, and just put some headphones on, listen to that, and visualize that root chakra glowing beautiful red kind of near the base of your torso, and imagine roots growing down from your aura, your energy, your soul into Mama Earth, and doing this little visualization as you're listening to this root chakra meditation music for several minutes. I swear it will help you so much. Also, you might want to practice some root chakra affirmations such as I am safe, I am grounded, I am protected, things like that. Okay. We have Breathe, which is another 29 day that is happening this week. So Tuesday, the 29th, may also be very significant for you. And notice how all of these cards are talking about, like, being centered in yourself, being grounded, taking care of basic things like money, housing, food, breath, breathing. I just feel like this week, some of you may be dealing with housing, food, or health issues and taking it more seriously. Like, you are kind of focusing on yourself and your survival right now. And this doesn't have to be a bad thing at all. It's just like you're trying to become more grounded in yourself, more secure in yourself, more safe in yourself, because you need that first and foremost before you're even going to feel safe in any relationship. Okay, so there you have it. Also, if you're a cross watcher watching for a Virgo in your life here and you notice that they're being a little bit more distant at this time, I want to say to you that if you give them the space to become more safe and secure in themselves and kind of take care of business, take care of whatever they need right now, and let them get through this period, I promise you they will come back. Okay, don't be freaked out by that. We have guilt coming through with the sacral chakra, and I'm not surprised this is coming through for you guys because you are a Virgo, and Virgos, like, I swear, you do everything for everyone around you. And sometimes you really do need to just nurture your own wounds. And I feel like the universe is kind of forcing you to focus on yourself this week. And you may feel a little bit guilty because of that. For example, if you're sick and you have young children at home, you may feel guilty for some weird reason because you can't play with your children. You can't spend as much time with your children because you need to rest, you need a nap, you need to heal. But don't feel guilty, Don't feel guilty. You may have a relationship, friends that want to hang out with you, they miss you, but you're like, you know what? I really just need to work. I really just need to save my money, or I just need to give my body a break right now. I don't know why you're feeling this weird sense of guilt, Virgo, but stop it. Okay? Stop it. It is time for you to focus on you, because even if you are being this perfect little angel here, doing everything for everyone around you, it's only going to build resentment, because this is what your soul looks like on the inside and it needs tending to. Your inner gardens need to be watered, and you're not doing anyone a favor by doing them favors when you're like this, because it's only going to build resentment within yourself and add negative energy to your relationship. So take time for you to nurture your soul. The people around you will definitely understand. Okay. 9 cards, 3 rows of 3. First card out for you is the Ace of Water. Okay, we see new love emerging for you, a spark of romance for many of you, or even a brand new baby on the way, or pet, animal. We're seeing some sort of new love, even a new friend, a new beginning. It feels like a whole new fresh start for you, filled with possibilities. I'm going to be honest with you. It does feel either romantic or you might have recently had a child. Okay, and because I'm just getting this excitement. When we have something new like this in our life that's so exciting, all we want to do is spend all of our time with this person and just absolutely nurture the crap out of them. So I feel like that's why there is some guilt coming in, because it's like you still have to do your basic daily tasks, like we all have boring human tasks such as grocery shopping, cleaning the house, scrubbing the toilet, getting sleep, stretching, working out. And Spirit's saying, do not neglect those tasks just because you are absolutely falling in love over here and just very passionate. You want to spend a lot of your time, energy, and focus on not losing this person or not sabotaging this relationship. But I promise you the relationship will be better off if you take time for yourself. Anyways, second card out is the Two of Fire in reverse. We are seeing you, like, I just keep coming back to this desire to spend more time with someone, or to start planning trips with someone, or have a conversation about the future. I'm seeing here a desire for conversations surrounding the future and what things will look like in the future for you. So that's very interesting. We have Patience coming in as your third card. Yeah. I feel like there's going to be a right time for this, for sure, but I want to see the surrounding cards, to be honest. I want to see what's underneath this Patience card. So second row out, underneath the Ace of Water, is the Chariot. Okay, beautiful. Cancerian energy. We see movement happening for you this week. Okay, some of you might literally be moving or planning someone to come visit you long term. So someone may be staying with you for a month, 2 months, maybe even more. And you're kind of preparing for that. Or some of you may be even setting your place up to be an Airbnb or couch surfing residence. Or you're like renting out property. I keep coming back to like property and guests or tenants coming through here. So there's like a lot of Cancerian energy around that. Cancer energy rules the home. And we even see the Shelter card here. So I keep coming back to the home and foundation. There's something changing there, or like your energy is focusing in on your home, your living situation. Okay. There could also be some travel plans in the works here Someone may be moving in, or you might want to be living with someone. You may fantasize, have a daydream about living with someone. What would that be like? Interesting. Second card out. The fifth card out, center of your spread, is the Hierophant in reversed. Okay, there's a very non-traditional element going on here. Something or someone that you want to move forward with may be very non-traditional. For example, if this is a relationship, new love, it's not the typical relationship. There's something here that is very different, that's kind of requires you to listen to your own intuition and work with this person individually, as opposed to necessarily like finding regular schmegular mentors and reading like blog posts online about like advice and stuff. It's like, this is a very specific situation that requires very specific advice, and you're being asked to go within, listen to your own intuition here, and communicate to the people who are directly involved. But really, you're navigating your own path, you're forging your own path. One thing I would avoid is fear, okay? This is definitely a week for you to take the initiative in conversation, I'm seeing, especially if you want to plan something out when it comes to the future, or get on the same page with someone when it comes to feelings. Like, don't be afraid to initiate that conversation for sure. I feel like it would be a really good idea for you. Also, I'm seeing here some of you are focusing on the home and you're doing something very non-traditional with it. Like, you may be painting your walls a really fun color, or doing something to make it unique, make it stand out, make your home, okay? Sixth card out for you is the King of Fire in reversed. All right, we are seeing a masculine energy coming through. They could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I'm just getting a sense of worry that you have towards them for some reason, and a need to be patient with this person, okay? So for example, this person, whoever it may be, they could be older than you, they could be an older relative. They may have some sort of addiction or something that worries you, or like they have a health issue that they're just being very stubborn about, they're not taking seriously enough, and it is having you worry. And Spirit is gently coming through to say, like, listen, this person is on their own life path, and while your concerns and worries shows how much you love and care for them, sometimes we just have to let people make their own bad decisions. It is their life after all, and they have the freedom to choose what they want to do with that life. So Virgo, I am seeing a great sense of worry and like overly caring towards, it feels very strongly like an older male relative in your life here, and you're being frustrated with their stubbornness, or it just feels like they're self-destruction. Really, it feels like someone in your life is being self-destructive, like with an addiction or not taking care of themselves, and it just has you worrying. They don't have to be a fire sign, they could be, definitely feels like an older male, and it feels like you're related to them, but it might not be someone you're related to. It could just be someone that is like really has been in your life for a long time. Moving on, seventh card, third row out now, we have the Page of Water in reversed. Okay, that's really interesting. I feel these emotions, new emotions flowing in for you. Like, I am feeling you in your feels, Virgo. And this person feels very innocent. They feel very, for some they could be younger, they don't have to be younger, but they just feel like, I don't know how to put my, like, I'm just feeling energies. I can't describe it. I feel like you need to have some conversations with this person about how you're feeling, though. Definitely, for sure. Let's see what the card is next to this. Maybe that'll give us some clarification. 8 of Air, yeah. Guys, stop trying to figure everything out on your own is what I want to say here. Like, I clearly see large feelings that you are having here, and a desire to have conversations about the future and about these feelings, and to move forward, to take the next steps in a connection or in some sort of project or something in life. But when you keep that to yourself, it really traps you. For some of you, you know, you may have really good feelings towards someone, but you need some space. Or you just feel like you need some extra time to focus on you, but you're afraid that this person may lose feelings for you. And guys, all you have to do is communicate this to them, I promise you. Communication will resolve a lot of issues that you are having or perceived to be having here. Final card out is Justice. Yes. As long as you act in the highest level of integrity, you will have a positive outcome here, okay? I really do see that the truth will set you free. And if you're just an honest person who communicates honestly with the people around you about like what is going on with your feelings towards them. And this goes in both directions, like the person you have all these ooey gooey feelings towards, as well as this older person who has self-destructive behaviors that concern you. You know, all you have to do is communicate your thoughts and your concerns, your worries to this person, show their love. But what they choose to do with that information after that is now their decision. Ball is in their court. And that is a true relationship with two consenting people who are both speaking their truth and existing harmoniously together. So that is all you can do there, guys. And if you don't do that, you're really like just shooting yourself in the foot. I don't know what to tell you. But with the Justice card coming out, I really do feel like a lot of your hard work will be paying off here. And I feel like you're going to get really a quality time to yourself to just nurture yourself, nurture your wounds, and reinvigorate your root chakra so that you feel safe, you feel sound, secure. Money could be improving, and just your overall sense of safety and security can be improving in both your personal living situation, your life, as well as your relationships. You can feel safer there as well. So do this root chakra meditation, focus on the root chakra. It will change everything for you. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. If you want a personal psychic reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my spiritual life coaching sessions and goddess energy intention oil on there. So check it out. Bye.